Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. And in the last episode, guys, we found out all of the clues we needed to identify the killer here in the Black Edelweiss, which apparently is one of the employees. I guess we can't really deal with that right now. But probably the most interesting thing is we got introduced to Heidi, Gerda's doll, who helped give us some information on how to get through Hell's Door, which is an entrance that they would use to take the people that they've kidnapped and ran through the institution here. So, we have got the Mind Palace here, and let's see, Heidi's testimony. There we go. Watson must be in the guest room that is beside Gygax's office. Perhaps he could acquire the key and use the kitchen dumbwaiter to deliver it down the storage room. How to get Watson to help. Maybe... Well, no, that wouldn't work. But here, we'll just knock this out of the way. Good. Oh, Napoleon? Yes. Absolutely. And then the dumbwaiter. Or not. Oh, we're missing something. What are we missing? Got that one. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can go talk to Le Emperor. Oh, that wasn't creepy at all. Oh, and of course, you're in a place where I can't actually reach you. Let's look at the dumbwaiter then. And we already examined that. Are we missing something in here? Sometimes that's all it takes, is just a tiny little piece of information. Work our way. Watson should be, like, up here somewhere. I know there's someone right behind this door. Oh!
Darn. No way I can get past him without being noticed.
Locked path upstairs. Oh man, I should have just investigated everything. I'm so paranoid because the original version of this game had death scenes. Locked path upstairs. The patient who claims to be Napoleon Bonaparte can help. Freeing him could create enough of a distraction to find and contact Watson on the ground floor. Well, I am so willing to do this. Then maybe we'll gain control of Watson again. Ah! Okay, so 1, 2... No, actually, excuse me. 2, 4... 1, 2, 3... Excuse me. 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4. Okay, let's 2, 3. Back inside. Need to see. 2, 1. And then 3, 2, 4, I believe. Huzzah! Lock, stock, and barrel. Trophy earned. Bet we can't roll out the red carpet for him. Cannot return after leaving. Be sure to finish everything you wanted to do here. I think... Yeah, we've met a creepy doll. We discovered a murder. I think we're good.
At last! You came to your senses.
My humble apologies, Emperor.
Spare me your groveling, Englishman.
Of course, you are right as ever, for you see, time is of the essence. The royalists have risen again, and your darling Josephine needs you. Paris needs you.
Mon amour.
But the guards upstairs in reception stand in your way.
Ha! They will pose no problem for the likes of me. Merci, Englishman. When I return to Les Tuileries, I shall make you a general.
Oh, you are too kind, Emperor. Now go. Your freedom awaits.
I am coming, Josephine.
Oh, that little smirk. Oh, meanwhile...
Watson, over here.
Holmes? What are you doing here, and where did you get that outfit?
It is unimportant. I require your assistance.
Well, that is rich, because clearly it was unimportant to tell me what you were planning beforehand. Amos Colby?
Your naivety was essential to sell the disguise.
Actually, it wasn't. You should have trusted me.
Watson, we can discuss this later. Time is of the utmost importance. The kidnapped people may still be here. This is what I know so far.
What? You really found all this on your own?
Focus, Watson. I need you to find a key. It will be most unique. All the details are in my notes. Logic dictates that Gygax will keep it near her. Once acquired, you must get it to me. Perhaps the kitchen dumbwaiter could be of use.
Holmes, I can't do this. I'm no spy.
Yes, you can, Watson. You are unfailingly dependable.
It's so frustrating for him.
Dr. Watson, visitors are not permitted back here.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Kuntz. After the war, my nerves, I fled all that commotion.
It is nothing. A patient attempted to escape. He will not get far. Now, if you would like to follow me.
Oh, what if he started to limp? Okay, Sherlock's note. So we still have all of our stuff here. Physically strong, a scar on his face or neck, left-handed, limb favoring his... Okay, we need to look at Kuntz again. Must acquire a key for me, Watson. Odds are it's a round item around 2 inches in diameter with the image of an Edelweiss flower. Patient named Gerda is informing that Gygax will keep it close. I suggest investigating her office. Alright.
Did a child make these?
Ooh.
Perhaps I should take this. For all I hope it won't be needed.
Watson did always take the pistola. Okay.
The only reason to hang something this harrowing here would be to create another patient. Blood in the water. Someone must have washed their hands here recently. What have we got ourselves into, Holmes?
Right? Such a lovely room. Alright, well, let's go ahead and... Ooh, I feel like I'm in Resident Evil. Left or right? Let's go this way. Got a bell. Administration. Don't know if that's necessarily the play. Oh, okay. Well, let's try administration. Why not? The worst they can do is just put us back in the room. Oh. Gygax's patient records, October 1879. As more serious treatment is necessary, my special patient Wolf will be transferred to patient room 2 on the ground floor. All other patients must be removed from my schedule and reassigned to other specialists at the Institute. This patient's mental state requires constant monitoring and immediate intervention to avoid undesirable consequences. 1879. The necessary surgical procedures were successfully performed. Physical recovery is still in progress. Memory loss is increasing, but still not complete. A new obsession with writing has developed, probably as a side effect. 1880. Patient's writing now mentions old names, a clear sign of partial memory recovery. Unacceptable result. A second surgery is required, targeting both the frontal and temporal lobes. 1880. Surgery went well. The patient's memory does not persist for longer than a couple of minutes, although an obsession with writing lingers. Danger eliminated. Daily monitoring prescribed. She is an absolute monster.
Good lord, that's a lot of records.
That's coming from a doctor.
The photograph seems recent. A commemorative photo album. Been a while since I've been in one of these.
Recent photo of Asylum staff. Okay. Oh, you can't actually see him. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude doesn't have a foot. Or he's leaning on his... because he has a cane. He has a cane. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay. So I don't want to go that way. Let's go ahead and travel... Can we go outside without causing too much of a commotion? Hello?
A visitor? No, you shouldn't have come here.
Give it to me. No, I don't want to. Why not?
Minor birds, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful creatures. How sad that they're caged here.
Did you see my son? He's such a sweet boy.
Oof. Okay, there's a guard there. I don't know if we necessarily need to...
Miss?
Catatonic.
I hear them scratching. Don't you hear it?
Rats in the walls.
I want them to fly.
Okay, I'm going to talk to this guy and see if I get in trouble.
I don't want to guard Block B tonight.
Okay, he doesn't care. Lovely. Well, if he doesn't care, I won't either. Director's office.
Ah, Dr. Watson. Just the man I wanted to see.
Professor, I'm surprised you're not trying to catch that escapee.
Please, my time is far too valuable. I hope Nurse Kuntz has been taking good care of you.
He has certainly kept me out of trouble.
Professor, it is time for your appointment with your next patient, Mr. Wolf.
Herr Wolf can wait until tomorrow. I wish to speak with Dr. Watson.
As you wish.
You still see patients yourself, even as the director of this entire facility?
Only the important ones. And yet I rarely get to pick the brain of a man like yourself. I think it is time we got to know each other. No?
I'm afraid there's not much to know. I'm just an average chap living a rather prosaic life these days.
Dr. Watson, those of us who pursue knowledge are anything but average. Now, who are you?
Oh, man.
I'm a physician in search of a stimulating career. I have patients, yes, but admittedly, I'm more interested in the cutting edge of medical research. So when I read about the Black Edelweiss and your work on the healing of minds, I simply had to learn more.
I suppose my Edelweiss was always destined to attract other curious minds. But before we continue, I want you to understand one thing. A broken mind can never be truly healed.
Ah, I see. So, what exactly do you do here?
It is simple. If you cannot fix a person's nature, you must force them to forget it.
Surely there are other methods of treatment.
How naive. You remind me of a man I once knew, Professor Becker. But we do not speak of him anymore.
A colleague?
The former director here. One day he realized that Edelweiss had outgrown him and had to leave his post. Do you grow weary of me already, Doctor?
I was simply admiring your office, Professor. Apologies.
While I am pleased you appreciate its practicality and appearance, we were discussing bigger things. Was my conversation boring you?
No, not at all. I merely...
No, I understand full well. You're not seeking conversation.
What do you mean?
It is obvious. Your mind craves truth, but not in this form. You must witness a practical demonstration if you are to learn.
I'm certainly intrigued. Would that be possible?
Of course. I propose a journey between the jury of the human brain. You will not leave without being truly enlightened. Kunz, take Dr. Watson back to the courtyard. Then tell the nurses to prepare the operation room and the girl with the doll.
Oh, no.
Yes, Professor.
Our preparations will take a little time. I will come for you soon, Doctor.
Okay. So, Gerda's basically about to get lobotomized. Mind wiped. Let's keep on seeing what we got here. We got the kitchen. This is where the dumbwaiter is. Hold on.
Did you hear that a patient escaped? All the guards rushed off to find him.
Okay. I was wondering if she was one of the folks that had been, like, experimented on.
Looks dusty but functional.
Much like yourself, Doctor.
Oh, we never use that. I think it connects somewhere downstairs.
Inmates don't need food. Ugh. Alright. Well, let's see what else is going on here. Patient room 2. Oh. Hello.
You are Mr. Wolf, am I right?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
My name is Dr. John Watson. I wanted to talk with you, if you didn't mind.
Ah, Doctor. I don't suppose you could help. I seem to have forgotten where I am.
We're in the Black Edelweiss, Mr. Wolf. It's an asylum in Switzerland, and you are one of its most important patients.
But why am I here?
That's what I was about to ask you.
I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember anything.
It's all right. You don't need to push. Try to relax. Let the thoughts come and go. Now, what comes to mind? Mr. Wolf?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
We just went over this.
I'm sorry, but I don't think we've met.
We were just discussing this facility, the Black Edelweiss Asylum, and why you are here.
That name does sound familiar.
Holmes, the things I do for you.
Excuse me, who are you? And who's this Holmes fellow?
I am Dr. Watson, and Holmes is, well, you could call him my imaginary friend. That's just a little joke, don't mind me.
But why am I here, Doctor? Am I sick?
I'm sure I can take a look.
Let's see what you did there, game. Okay, we can observe. So I already have a theory who Wolf is. I'm wondering if Wolf is the former head of this asylum. Hey, you're not left-handed. Wondering if he could be our killer too, but... Skin pigmentation, possible abuse of medicine. Severe chemical burns, faded with age. facial palsy. One side is paralyzed. 2 deep scars, precise surgical incisions. An adult male with 2 deep surgical scars on the side of his head and an old chemical burn on one of his hands. Mr. Wolf has some paralysis of facial muscles and blue-gray pigmentation spots on his skin. These symptoms are most likely pre-existing, and his admission to the Black Edelweiss for treatment has so far failed to cure him. Adult male. Mr. Wolf has some paralysis of his facial muscles, most likely the result of brain surgeries. Blue-gray pigmentation spots on his skin are likely due to the overuse of medications containing silver nitrate. It appears that his illness is a direct result of the treatment he has received here at the Black Edelweiss. Oh man. Side's paralyzed. What was it? What did he say? I would say ill due to treatment itself. Yeah, that seems par for the course for this.
Dear Lord, what did Gygax do to you?
Excuse me? Who are you?
Oh, never mind.
Okay. Oh, beautiful Alpine Flower, whose heart I do miss so. All to me, while I don't see, how could I let you go? Storm cuts through my senses, makes all my thoughts so blind. With no captain, I misreason. What did they truly find? Cold and dark, with grimy walls, roughly held like animals. Trapped yet free, why do I fall? Something squirms on the tip of the tongue. What can it be? Why did I forget? Okay. Interesting. There's where Holmes is hanging out. Mind Palace. How to lure Gygax out of her office. Maybe... very important patient. And if not, we'll go to Patient Wolf. Good God Almighty. Heidi's testimony. Gygax's patient reports. Patient's poetry? Oh, okay, we got those. Then let's go for... Patient hates the guards. No. Let's just go down the line here. Eliminate all the things. No, we have not reached that yet. So what are we missing? Why does Gygax care about Wolf? Guess we can try that. Very important patient. A note from... Okay. This gives me an idea that this is Becker. The letter... Patient records. Aha! Oh, yes! Wolf is actually Professor Becker, the previous director of the Black Edelweiss. He now suffers from severe memory issues, but still retains the ability to write. Okay. So... use Becker to distract Gygax. I did the things! So now, I assume we go ahead and talk to her, maybe? Or no, we go ahead and talk to Becker.
Hello again. You won't remember me, but we've met before. I am Dr. John Watson, and you are Professor Becker. You were the previous director of this facility, the Black Edelweiss.
Professor, really? Actually, that name does sound familiar. Wait. Let me write it down. I try to recall memories through writing, but they always feel just out of reach.
As a matter of fact, I have more for you to jot down.
Oh, yes. Yes, please, anything.
Professor Gygax did this to you. She made you forget everything, even who you are. But we will play a trick on her. We will write a letter so that she learns her lesson. Put down what I dictate.
Ooh. Gygax is no, Gygax is a poor director. That would get her.
Dear Professor Gygax, I bitterly regret that I let my beautiful Alpine Flower fall under your influence. I see now that you never deserved to sit as the director of the Black Edelweiss. You are not, as you so claimed, the future of the Edelweiss, and you never were. And by the time you make it to my cell, the police will already know the truth of how you came to be director of this asylum. Signed, Professor Becker.
There. It's done. Now, hold on a minute. Who are you?
My name is John Watson. I'm a doctor from London, a veteran of Afghanistan, and I wish to be a writer, though deep down I fear I lack the talent. And presently I'm risking my life to help my brilliant detective flatmate in the pursuit of a cult of kidnappers, even as I fear it may destroy him. I'm tired and hungry, and I have not had a good bath in weeks, and yet despite it all, I feel alive. Any more questions?
Good heavens, sir. You're as mad as they come.
That was awesome. Okay, bonuses. Oh, hello, sailor. I am familiar with that from chapter 1. Can we actually change? No, we can't even change John's costume here. I keep on forgetting that. Okay. Let's try handing this off to Kuntz here.
One of the patients asked me to deliver this note. It's for Professor Gygax.
Thank you, Doctor. Leave it with me.
Unbelievable. Kuntz, with me.
They may just kill Wolf outright, though. Or Becker, rather. Okay. ENIAC Mansion style. Let's go. That is not the cup of a carpenter.
Nothing special about this.
Okay. Letter opener. Oh, there's a lot of things to examine. Let's go.
Close, but I don't think this is the key. This is too small to be what Holmes asked for.
Okay. Check. Oh, we can't check drawers. Lovely. Let's do it. December 1879. It's been 3 months since I took over the Edelweiss from Becker. Not all my colleagues approved of the rule changes, so I am now the only professor here. No matter. The hiring of several strong nurses will solve the personnel shortage. Alas, my work can flourish without the impairment of this lesser mind. My first payment has arrived from R. Our deal does pose risk, but the possibilities are endless if he's true to his word. The first shipment of Chosen One has arrived. R has sent a vast selection of broken minds. The work ahead will be difficult, but undoubtedly useful for my own research as well. 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay. Glad you didn't lock this one. Dear Professor, letter from New Orleans Bank. We recently took possession of a collection of rare gems on behalf of our mutual acquaintance. The gems have now been sold to Louisiana jewelers who made several offers far exceeding our expert's estimate of the stone's value. Final sale price agreed upon for the 11 gems was 12,550 Swiss francs. Our client has instructed that you receive 2/3 of this sum transferred to your solicitor as per usual. Can someone tell me how much that would be in today's money? As always, our discretion is assured, and we look forward to continued business with you and your illustrious patron. Yours sincerely, Jeffrey Scott, representative from the E.W. Gray Banking House, New Orleans, USA, January 9th, 1882. Oh, I think I see the key. Hello there.
An Edelweiss relief about 2 inches in diameter. This must be what Holmes was after.
Cool. Can we go now? Is there anything else to observe? And let's hightail it to the kitchen. And drop this off. Elevator, go down the hole. Oh man, we're gonna go right into there, aren't we? That is quite ornate. And we are in a new area, ladies and gentlemen. And this looks to be even worse than where Holmes has been. So we will go ahead and end the episode here and pick it up next time. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. I'll see you in the next video. Later days, everyone.